We are here with Josh Lesavoy, General Manager of SiteLock. Josh, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Excellent. Josh, maybe you can describe for us, what is the origin of SiteLock?
Sure, I'd be happy to. About 2 years ago, we got together and decided that we wanted to create a product that would help small businesses combat the security issues that really only the only the larger business could afford to protect themselves against. There was no product out there that could protect a small business from malware or SQL injections or other types of hacking that didn't cost $10,000 or $12,000. So we got together, we gathered some very talented engineers, and we created SiteLock. And we offer it today, and we're doing exactly what we set out to do. We have a very great product at a very reasonable price point. We're helping small businesses succeed without breaking their bank, essentially.
Okay, great. Now, if we can get into a little bit more detail, can you talk to me about a couple of key components about what SiteLock does for the customer?
Absolutely. A small business customer who does things like sells things online, or perhaps they have blogs, they are opening themselves up to being hacked. And unfortunately, in today's world, especially with international marketplace, hacking is out of control. So what we do is we essentially scan a customer's website every day for all of the known vulnerabilities that are out there, and there are at least 30 million that were created last year. And in addition, we also intelligently scan them for new ones that haven't been discovered. We notify the customer if we see there's a vulnerability, and we also go a step further where we will help the customer solve the problem of the vulnerability and help them get their website back up and running and to be safe again. In addition, we also scan the databases of malware signatures that are in the world with companies like Google and Yahoo to make sure that those customers haven't been blocked by those companies because of possibly a malware reputation, as it were.
Okay. So I'm going to get you to do a little bit of seeing into the future. Talk to us about what SiteLock is going to be doing in the future. Maybe give us a little bit of inside information about where you're going with your business.
Absolutely. In the hosting world today, at least in our opinion, consolidation is everywhere, and that's going to continue. So the smaller companies that are successful will become swallowed up possibly by the larger ones. And that means a lot more shared hosting customers on larger platforms, and it also means that the small to medium-sized business has more and more potential for having security concerns, and we want to play a role in preparing them and protecting those customers. So, for example, in addition to that, the larger hosting companies like, say, iPage, for example, who's one of our partners, they want to show their customers that they're concerned about their safety and their security. So they partnered with us, and they offer our product to them for free to the customer. And I think that's because they're aware that the consolidation is really increasing competition for gaining new customers, and they want to show their customers that we care about you. So we're using SiteLock, a third-party security product, to protect you, whereas other companies may not. And I think that's a trend that's going to continue. The hosting companies are going to realize that the only way for them to attract new customers is for them to add real added value, and companies like SiteLock, like our product, can really do that for them.
Fantastic. Josh, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you too, Dave. It's a pleasure to be here.